our crime correspondent Martin Brunt joins me now to talk us through sentencing.
Yes, well, that's a huge sentence, but I suppose not unanticipated.
A minimum of 52 years.
Yeah, we were talking earlier, weren't we, of maybe 30, maybe 40. I think I probably, well, clearly I'd underestimated it.
You did say that there had been a precedent, though, for a 50-year sentence.
Yes, I think it's not the first time that somebody's been subjected to a minimum term. That means that he'll be 70 by the time he gets the first opportunity to ask for parole. And of course, there's no guarantee that he'd be granted parole. That would very much depend on the assessment by psychiatrists about whether he's free, whether he's presenting such a low risk that it would be safe to release him into the public.
Yes, but as they're saying, 2 or 3 times he's likely never to be released, which is, of course, what people here will say, because he wasn't given a whole life order because of his age. So we knew there would be a minimum term. So that is a concern for people, that he may eventually be released. But the judge did go some way to sort of talking about that. Yeah,
he did suggest that if he had been 18, and remember that he was only a few days short of his 18th birthday, then even though it would be unusual, he would have been tempted to give him a whole life sentence. But he did, before he delivered that minimum 52 years, say that that he was convinced that Rudakubana was intent on causing as many deaths as he could. He would have perhaps given him a whole life sentence if he had been 18, and he felt that he'd planned to kill as many people as he could, and it was only because the children ran away and then other people came into the dance school that he wasn't able to carry out as many deaths as he could. He felt that if he had time to do it and nobody else had intervened and the children hadn't run away, the judge was convinced he would have gone on to kill all 26 of those children.
It's worth pointing out that Axel Rudakubana was not in that courtroom for his sentencing. We'd been talking throughout the course of the afternoon about how disruptive he was in the hearing today. Removed twice from court. The judge had said that he would be brought back into the courtroom for sentencing, but it sounds like the decision was made not to bring him back for that sentencing because he was so disruptive.